Hi, my name is David. Today we're going to solve number 942, D1 string match. This is an easy level problem on LeetCode, and we're going to solve it in JavaScript. This problem is one of those problems where it's kind of confusing to understand what it's asking. It's asking us to take in a function that takes in s. S is a string, and the string can only contain I or D. And then it wants to return us a new array consisting of the length of it plus 1 because we're taking into account 0 as well. And then this output has to be the numbers between the length of these from 0 to the length of it inside of it. And then what the numbers we want to put inside of it matters by this IDD, the letters. So if we know is I, the next, it can just do any integer that will be increasing it. And then when D is a decreasing integer. So this is I, then the next one will be increasing, then decreasing, increasing, then decreasing. So it wants us to return an array as an output. So how we're going to solve this is that we're going to use pointers to keep track of it. So our first thing we want to do is create left pointer, low pointer, as you say. And then we want to create high pointer. And then we'll create a variable for the size of the array. So create size variable. And that's going to be the length of the s plus 1. And the low is going to be 0. And the high is going to be the length of it as well. And next, we want to create a output array, since that's what we're pushing and returning. And now what we're going to do is that we're going to loop through s. And that's we're going to figure out what to put inside the output array. So create condition if current character is I, and with this we want to push in low pointer. We want to push in low pointer because we want to start with the lowest possible number. And then once we get the lowest possible number, we can, so because we know the next one has to be higher than that, and then we can increment low pointer, so we know that we can't use it anymore. So then we increment low pointer. And then after that, we create a condition for else when it's a D, so decreasing, we want to push in high pointer and then decrement high pointer. And then we push into this output array for that. And then lastly, return output. Okay. So first we create the variables, let L equals 0 for the low pointer, let H equals S dot length for the high pointer. And then we create size, let size equals S dot length plus 1. And now we create the array, let output equals new array with the size of size. And now we loop through for let I equals 0, I is less than size, I plus plus. And inside of this, we create the condition if S index of I is, we'll start with the I, there's a lot of I's. And then for this, we set output index of I equals to L, and then L plus plus. Else we know is decreasing. Output I equals H minus minus, and then we return output. Great. Great, we got it. So how we're going to do this is that the time complexity, we know that we're looping through the size of it. So it's going to be O of n. And then the space complexity, we have to look at whenever we're creating variables, constant, constant, constant. And this one, this array is proportional to however long the size of it is. So it's going to be O of n. So that is how you solve this problem. Thank you.